for Christina Johnson. Glacier Bears get it to Jorgensen Giese through her hands, stolen away by, I thought it was Christina Johnson coming out, but she's still in there. Meisner drives in the lane, 15-footer. Kayla Meisner with the 2-point shot. Cuts the lead to 7. Grace Long on the dribble for the Glacier Bears. Working towards the right side. Now she come back left with the pass to Benda. To Godinez Long. Back to Benda. Up top to Dryden. Dryden looked for a shot. Closed out nicely by the Wolves. And to Godinez Long. To Benda. Benda comes back to the left-hand side. Godinez Long drives in. 17-footer. That one's way long. Rebound by Grace Long. And then Harrison on the weak side rebound. Gets it over to Kayla Meisner. Throws it up long, but stolen away by Benda. Benda dribbles that one off of her leg, picked up by Christina Johnson. Going back the other way. Now we're going to have a foul. I think this one's going to be on Dryden. A little back and forth action here.
We're live.
So that's Dryden's first. Christina Johnson comes up, goes over to Meisner. Meisner drives down the left-hand side. Can't get that one to finish, and Benda down with it. She throws it up ahead of Dryden. Dryden's got a couple steps. Kayla Meisner quickly coming back from the back, and she's going to get the foul. That's going to be 3 on her. Nice hustle. But that's going to put her in a bind foul-wise. But that was great hustle to keep that layup from happening. So we've got Dryden at the line. For all of you guys just joining us, sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are now back on here. Appreciate Mr. McFeeder's troubleshooting whatever was going wrong so we could get this game to you. But just to recap, 1:43 left in the first quarter. Glacier Bears 13, Wrangell Wolves 5. Dryden second is good. She's got 2 on the game. Off the bench for the Wolves, Vanessa Johnson coming in for Trinity Faulkner. And Glacier Bears been pressing the whole game just like they did last night. Harrison throws it long to Christina Johnson. Or Vanessa, excuse me. Comes up, turns that one over to Jorgensen Giese. Cross-court pass to Grace Long. She stops from 16, hard off the backboard. Rebound comes down by Shaylin Nelson, who's just checked in. Harrison brings this one up herself. And gets it over to Vanessa Johnson. Down to the baseline, Christina Johnson lets fly from deep. And Ashlyn Gainey with the weak side rebound for the Glacier Bears. She pushes it up the right-hand side of the court to Ariel Godinez Long, to Gainey. Grace Long down on the right baseline. Back up top to Ashlyn Gainey. Godinez Long, and she's going to travel with that. Harrison tries to go cross-court pass. Oh, nice tip that time by Addie Andrews, keeping away from Godinez Long. Godinez Long comes back, though. Sneaks up behind her, gets the tip to Godinez Long. She drives up on the left-hand side. She's going to score it and go to the line for three-point play. And fouls on number 12, Christina Johnson. Her first personal 4th team foul on the Wolves. Dryden back at the line for another opportunity. She's got 4 points on the game. Dryden shot is up. 3 for 3 from the line. 17-5, 12-point lead for the Bears, and we will have a timeout with 54.8 seconds left in the first quarter. And this will be a full timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute break. We're back. Wolves have the basketball. Full court pressure by the Glacier Bears. Harrison on the inbounds pass. Throws it over the top to Vanessa Johnson. She gets double teamed by the Glacier Bears. Picks up her dribble. Throws it long to Nelson. Nelson going to reset it with Harrison up high. Harrison on the dribble. Work to the right-hand side. Splits the double team. Drives inside. Goes up for the shot. Probably should have been a foul on that one. And that ball is going to be off the Wolves and out of bounds. Harrison's got a smile on her face and kind of shaking her head like, what more can I do? And she went up for that. There was a lot of contact on there. Long. Goes right-hand side there. Godina's long. To Gainey down on the baseline. Looking inside. Nothing. Comes up top to Godina's long. Dryden. Now back to Godina's long. And probes inside. Up top to Grace Long. 18-footer. Back rim. Dryden with the rebound. She'll dribble it out back to the perimeter. Gives it to Godina's long. She'll let fly from three. And that rebound by Andrews. Up ahead to Johnson. To Harrison. Harrison's going to let fly from deep at the buzzer. Can't quite get it there. 17-5 will be the score at the end of our first quarter. So we'll take a break and be back with second quarter action. Welcome back to Haines High School Gymnasium. 17-5. Glacier Bears by 12. Start of the second quarter. Been up and down affair here so far in the first quarter. Glacier Bears with that pressure. When the Wolves have been able to get it inside into the lane, usually some good things have happened. Last time down, Harrison, I thought, got fouled on her drive there. The officials didn't call it. But they've got it now. Johnson goes down the baseline over the head of Nelson and out of bounds. And Glacier Bears hurry to get that one in bounds. They got to remember to let the official touch it first. Benda into Godina's long. Looks like the Wolves going to switch into a zone here. Go to Godina's long. Glacier Bears still just kind of passing around the perimeter. Tried to get it inside. Harrison knocked that one back. Go out to Gainey on the right side. Can't finish that. Harrison with the rebound. Christina Johnson bringing it up for the Wolves. Up left-hand side, comes over to the right to Andrews. Andrews looks inside to Harrison, turns, goes up on the right-hand side. Oh, can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Benda. Godina's long, quickly up on the right-hand side, and Ariel's able to finish that one. She's got 4. Now they throw it to Nelson. Nelson probably got away with the walk in that time. Harrison gets past all the Glacier Bears. Up and good. That's her first 2. We need to keep feeding her. She had those big 19 points last night, and plus I don't know how many block shots and rebounds. Glacier Bears can't get that one to fall. Benda with the rebound. Off the glass, Harrison with another rebound for the Wolves to Christina Johnson. Glacier Bears extending their pressure, picking them up right at half court. Johnson, that's Andrews there. Into Harrison, can't get the fadeaway to fall. Stickler with the rebound. Godina's long, and they're going to push it up into the front court. Going to make them run. Godina's long, gets all the way to the rack, can't finish it. And Andrews down with the rebound. He gets past Dryden, up into the front court. Harrison. It's off to the left-hand side. Long three-pointer by Johnson, can't finish. And there's Addie Andrews with the rebound and the follow for 2. Godina's long. Goes right side to Gainey. Drop to Benda for three, but no. Harrison skies up for another rebound. Johnson now up into the front court. Splits the double team. And Stickler's going to be right there, gets her hand on the ball. We're going to have a jump ball, alternated possession. Goes to the Glacier Bears. Off the bench for the Wolves is Mindy Meisner checking back into the game. And it looks like she'll be in for Christina Johnson. And Grace Long coming in for Dryden. And we got Emma Dorn for Gainey. And then also for the Wolves, Kayla Meisner coming back in. I don't know what happened right there because Addie Andrews all of a sudden is on the floor. And that was kind of during a dead ball there. So we've got the coaches out and trainers taking a look at her to see what happened to her. So we got Kayla Meisner in for her. And we'll be back to live action here. Godina's Long on the dribble to Grace Long. Circle around the top. Benda. Grace Long. Out of bounds to the Wolves. Harrison gets it into Kayla Meisner. She's saw a double team coming. I think if she would have kept her dribble, she probably would have picked up that foul, but she kind of slid past the defender with that pass and didn't give a chance for the official to make the call. Grace Long up into the front court. Goes right side to Dorn. Godina's Long, weak side rebound by Benda. Out to Grace Long for 18-footer. Harrison with another rebound. Kayla Meisner up into the front court. Drive in, dishes it off to Mindy Meisner. Her shot's off, but she'll be going to line, shooting two. And that'll be on Grace Long, be her second, fourth personal. First one's in and out. And Abby Riffenberg in for her first action tonight. She'll be replacing Vanessa Johnson. Mindy Meisner second. That one's nothing but net for Mindy. She's got 3 points on the game. And Glacier's come back. Emma Dorn for the three. A little bit short. Board by Harrison. Kayla Meisner up into the front court. Versus the left-hand side to Nelson. Still way out behind the three-point line. She's going to try and drive into the double team. And if this is on Grace Long, that'll be her third. Dryden will check in for Long. Harrison on the inbounds on the far side. 4:20 left in the first half. 19-10. Glacier Bears leading over the Wolves. Trying to go into the high post. Briefly knocked away, but Harrison's able to recover it. Goes down the baseline. Glacier Bears are able to steal that one. Now they come up ahead to Dryden. Up with the left, a little too hard. Godina's Long. Get the rebound. Can't finish. And Harrison with the rebound. Kayla Meisner up in the front. Mindy Meisner back to Kayla. Gets up on the right, all the way to the hoop and good. Split the defense, kept driving, got rewarded with the two. Godina's Long. Wait for the Glacier Bears to get set. She'll pass left-hand side to Dryden, way behind the three-point line. Godinez long, cuts through the key. She'll go out to the right wing. Glacier Bears go to Dorn on the left-hand side. Foot was on the line for 2. Harrison was there, just gave her just enough room to get that one off. They come back, and now we're going to get a foul on Ariel Godinez long with the blocking foul on Kayla Meisner with that full court pressure. That'll be her first 15th foul. And we got Malia Jorgensen-Giese into the game for Stickler for the Glacier Bears. Wolves inbounding on the baseline. Harrison gets it into Kayla Meisner. She splits a double team and then runs into another Glacier Bear, briefly loses it. Benda's able to grab it, gets it to Dorn. Dorn quickly back on the left side. Cross court to, now back to Dorn, up and good for 2. So a little back and forth between Dorn and Ariel Godinez long. Now Dorn with the steal on the full court pressure. Couldn't hang on to it though. Out of bounds to the Wolves. Wolves get it into Harrison. She turns, dribbling against Dryden. She'll throw it up, but way over the top of Mindy Meisner and out of bounds. Godinez long on the dribble for the Glacier Bears. Right side to Dorn. And right wing, now they go to the high post in there for Godinez long. She has that ball stripped away from her. That was Mindy Meisner with the steal. Now Kayla has it up into the front court, working against Dryden. Goes into the high post. Harrison gets past the defender, up and good, and we're going to have a 3-point play. That'll be on Dorn. Emma Dorn's first personal foul, 17th foul. And Kiara Harrison at the line for the free throw. Nice strong take by her when she got that couple dribbles and went strong through the contact. She got the free throw. That'll be 5 for her. And 23-15. 8-point lead for the Glacier Bears. 2:22 left in the first half. Godinez long working that right side, and going to have a foul on the Wolves. Abby Riffenberg, her first personal. 15 foul on the Wolves. Back off the bench is Vanessa Johnson checking in for Mindy Meisner. Dorn on the inbounds on the far sideline. Goes into the high post of Godinez long. Jorgensen-Giese for the long shot. Break side rebound by Benda. Benda over the top of Harrison. Dryden with the rebound. Back up top to Benda. Drives in the lane, kicks it right side to Godinez long. She fakes the shot, drives into the right elbow. Can't finish. Harrison will clear the boards for the Wolves. Gets it off to Kayla Meisner and up into the front court. Wolves looking to score. Meisner's pass stolen away by Jorgensen-Giese. Up ahead to Godinez long, all alone, and 2. Ariel's got 6 now for the Glacier Bears, back to a 10-point lead. Harrison, she threw it over the top to Kayla. Kayla couldn't get to it. Jorgensen-Giese was able to just grab it away. Now they go Godinez long. She couldn't handle it. Stolen away by Harrison. Now back to Kayla Meisner. To Riffenberg. Riffenberg's going to drive inside. She's going to be tied up by Jorgensen-Giese. Held ball. Alternated possession goes to the Wolves. Riffenberg on the inbounds. Baseline, right side of the key. Looking for some action. Kayla, nobody was covering Kayla Meisner, and we're going to have the foul on Jorgensen-Giese on the shot. That will be her first personal, 18th foul, and Kayla Meisner going to the line, shooting 2. Wolves have had several opportunities for the line today, but so far they're 3 for 7. Let's see if Kayla can. She was 2 for 2 for the line last night. Look at 3 for 3 for the weekend up here. She gets the first. That's 5 for her. And we got Trinity Faulkner back into the game, coming in for Shaylin Nelson. Meisner, a few dribbles, second shot. This one back rim. Harrison can't quite get to the rebound. Dorn beats her to it. Glacier Bears throw it ahead. A little cherry picking by Dryden. Harrison almost got there. Now she's going to be able to grab the rebound as Dryden couldn't convert the layup. Nice hustle by Harrison getting back into play. Kayla Meisner working against Dryden up into the front court. Now she gets doubled. They'll give it off to Riffenberg. Riffenberg looked for a screen from Harrison, but she kind of grabbed that up, put it down for another dribble. Double dribble violation. Back to the Glacier Bears. 54 seconds left in the first half. Godina's long. Comes left side with the pass to Dryden. Looks inside to Godina's, or to Jorgensen Giese. Back to Dryden. And stolen away by Kayla Meisner, tied up by Allison Benda. This time the alternating possession will go to the Glacier Bears. Off the bench is Christina Johnson for the Wolves, coming in for Abby Riffenberg. Allison Benda on the inbounds baseline for the Glacier Bears. Goes far right-hand side to Dryden for the 18-footer. Oh, halfway down and back up. Benda gets a rebound, can't finish. Comes out to Godina's long. Back up top to Benda. Godina's long spins. Looks for the pass, stolen away by Faulkner. Faulkner gets past Dorn. Glacier Bears recover. It's Trinity Meisner, right side Christina Johnson for a long shot. That one's going to miss everything and out of bounds. Back to the Glacier Bears with 14.9 seconds. Godina's long, quickly up in the front court, comes left-hand side. They go to Benda for the three-pointer. Harrison with a nice closeout. Harrison with the rebound, and she's going to get fouled by Jorgensen Giese. So that'll be her second, and that'll send Harrison to the line for the one-and-one with 7.7 seconds left in the quarter. 9-point lead for the Glacier Bears. Harrison with a chance to cut into that with the bonus opportunity. Makes the first, earns the second. 6 for her first half. Can't get the second to drop. Benda down with the rebound. She throws it up ahead to Dorn. Dorn turns, goes to Dryden. Dryden back out to... Yeah! Godina's long rolls in right at the buzzer from 15. So we'll end the first quarter play. 27 for the Glacier Bears, 17 for the Wolves. So the Glacier Bears jumped out to that 17-5 lead, and then Wolves were able to come back with a pretty good second quarter there to close that down to 10. We'll see what happens. We'll send it back to the studio for 10 minutes at KSTK and be back with the second half. Welcome back to the Haines High School Gymnasium. Getting ready to start second half action between the Lady Wolves from Wrangell and our own Haines Lady Glacier Bears. 27-17 is our halftime score. The Bears by 10. I'd like to thank Mr. McFeeters for getting the video feed back on for everybody that's watching it online. And, of course, along with that came the audio feed for our friends at KSTK. I was telling him I'm glad I'm just the trained monkey here that just has to talk. He's got to do all the technical stuff. So thank you, Mr. McFeeters, for your efforts. There's always last-minute technical snafus, but we should be good to go here for the second half. Harrison's on the far sideline for the inbounds. Going to move the cheerleaders out of the way. She's joined by Christina Johnson, and you've got Mindy and Kayla Meisner and Addie Andrews. Christina Johnson on the dribble, guard by Godinez. Long goes right-hand side to Kayla Meisner. Kicks out to Mindy Meisner. Back up top to Kayla. One dribble, picks up her dribble, looking inside. Over to Christina Johnson. Johnson down on the baseline to Meisner. Her shot's partially blocked. It goes out of bounds off the Glacier Bears. So the Wolves will be inbounding on the baseline. Addie Andrews trying to get to Harrison at the high post. She turns, faces up. Little runner on the right side. Oh, nice little 8-foot little running jump shot. Harrison's got 8. Grace Long. She's got those 3 fouls she picked up in the first half. Back into the game for the Glacier Bears. Guard she's got Benda, Stickler, Godinez Long, and Dryden. Dryden, left side to Grace Long. Go inside to Stickler. Stickler turns. Got Harrison. Great defense position. Back out to Grace Long. Kicks it to Godinez Long. Nice second pass to Benda. Can't get that one to fall. Grace Long with the rebound on the weak side. Comes back right side. Glacier Bears kind of playing a little pitch and catch there on the right between Dryden and Benda. Now they go left side. Long open for the 18-footer. That weak side rebound comes to Godinez Long. Up top to Dryden. Glacier Bears getting a couple extra opportunities here. Godinez Long drives inside. Nice recovery defense helped by Harrison there. Is able to strip that away from her. Gives it to Kayla Meisner, and up into the front court come the Wolves. To Andrews. Into Harrison. Harrison working against Stickler, goes for the hoop and going to get the foul on Stickler. That'll be Gracie's second personal. First team foul here on the second half. And Kiara Henderson at the line shooting 2. Harrison's first is up and good. Nothing but net on that one. And second one as well, 4 for 5 from the line for Harrison. Down to a 6-point lead. Wolves cutting into that one here. Glacier Bears have yet to score. And now steal by Johnson. Johnson working against Glacier Bears, but stolen from behind by Long. Up ahead to Godinez Long. She's going to stop and pop from 3. A little bit short. Harrison with the rebound. She'll let the Glacier Bears clear. Gets it to Kayla Meisner. See if the Wolves can make another stop or get another bucket here. And Harrison's going to get the blocking foul on Stickler. She got it at the high post, driving down that left side of the key. Stickler a little aggressive with the body there. It's only the second team foul in the second half. So no shooting, they'll inbounds. Jorgensen Giese in for Stickler. 5:57 left in the third quarter. Wolves get it to Harrison. Oh, nice little play there. Jorgensen Giese partially blocked that one. And it'll be off Harrison, out of bounds to the Glacier Bears. Benda gets it into Long. Long up into the front court. And she's going to travel with it. She was looking for Godinez Long on the crosser. With enough Wolves defensive pressure there, she couldn't get the pass away. Drug that back foot. Wolves come left-hand side to Andrews. Andrews gets it to Harrison. Harrison double-teamed. Dribbles out of it, gets up behind the three-point line. Gets a jump pass and then give and go back to Harrison. Harrison again double-teamed. Gets to Christina Johnson. Weak side rebound by Andrews. Andrews back up on the left side. Can't get well on the fall. Grace Long with the rebound. She's going to push it up in the front court. Boy, just a shove in the back there by Andrews. No call by the official there. The Glacier Bears able to get it to Jorgensen Giese for the two-pointer. Andrews looking for the inbounds. Throws it up ahead to Mindy Meisner. Meisner is going to dribble and turn that back over to the Wolves. Bennett tosses it in too long. Right side to Dryden. Dryden dribbles to the top of the key. Little weave action with Benda. Goes right side to Godinez Long. She'll bring it back up to the top and then down to the baseline for Benda. Foot on the line, so that's a 2, but it's still good for Allison Benda. She's got 6. And the Wolves are going to call a timeout. So we'll be back on the baseline. See how long this one's going to be. This will be a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. 4:35 left in the third quarter. 21-31. Glacier Bears by 10. Kiara Harrison's got 4 so far here in the quarter. She's coming out really strong out of that second half, attacking the basket when she gets it. And the Wolves have been doing a good job getting her the ball either at the high post or down on the low block. Glacier Bears just don't have the height to contend with that. That's why they've been doing all the pressing and trying to keep the ball out of her hands. Because once she gets it down the block, she is a force. It'll be Wolves on the inbounds. Far baseline. Harrison tries to throw it long, but stolen by Benda. She steps in front of that pass, comes right back. Dryden for a long shot. And that bounces up and down. His foot's on the line, so she only gets 2 for that. That's 7 for her, though. Quickly is Kaylee Meisner. Tries to get it. Johnson trying to throw it up ahead. And they're going to say that one was tipped by the Glacier Bears and out of bounds. So the Wolves will maintain possession down on the baseline. Lee Andrews gets it in to Faulkner, but right there at the same time was Jorgensen Giese to tie her up. Alternating possession to the Glacier Bears. Long running point for the Glacier Bears. Up into the front court where she's picked up by Johnson. 1-2-2 zone by the Wolves. Dryden dribble to the left-hand side, way behind the three-point line, kind of playing with Johnson there. Now Benda comes back with it on the right, goes to the baseline. Grace Long dumps it into Jorgensen Giese. She goes up with a shot, a lot of contact there. Benda with the rebound and the follow. So you got to have your big boy Prance on playing in the post here. They're letting it bang on both sides. So nice pass by Harrison to a cutting Faulkner to beat the pressure. And Trinity Faulkner with the 2-point layup. Boy, Harrison caught the top of the key, saw Faulkner going down that right side. Just nice dumped a little pass in there. All she had to do is pick it up and score. Got a foul away from the ball. 23 with the push. So Kayla Meisner, that's going to be her 4th personal. First personal on the Wolves here in the second half. Glacier Bears get it into Godinez Long. Goes back to Benda on the right wing. Up top to Godinez Long. To Benda. This time she's free for the three-pointer. Can't get it to go. And Long with the rebound bucket. And will go into the line to shoot one. Grace Long with the weak side board and right back up strong. And that was going to be the first foul on Faulkner. And off the bench for the Wolves is Riffenberger coming in for Kayla Meisner with those 4 personal fouls. Long's free throw, front rim rebound by Harrison. And over the back is Jorgensen Giese fighting for that rebound against Harrison. Harrison looking for the inbounds, comes up ahead to Riffenberg. Can't control that. Glacier Bears come away with it. Godina's long. Drives in, kicks it out to Dryden. Dryden covered by Harrison. Benda with the long shot, and that's gonna, foot's on the line. Boy, their toes are right over that three-point line. They haven't been able to get the three, but they get a lot of long twos. Harrison coming up with it. Almost stolen by Long. Christina Johnson comes away. Gets it back to Harrison. Riffenberg tries to drive into lane. Has that stolen away by the Glacier Bears, but stolen right back by Christina Johnson. Vanessa Johnson's going to drag her foot. Back to the Glacier Bears it goes. Meisner in for Johnson. And for the Glacier Bears, Benda throws it into Long, and up the court we go. Long goes left-hand side to Godina's Long. Back up top to Dryden, left side to Benda. Cross court to Grace Long. Double team down on the baseline to Godina's Long at the elbow. Out to Grace Long on the baseline. Godina's Long. She's going to drive in, step into the 15-footer, and make it. Ariel Godina's Long with 10. We're up to 18-point leads. The Wolves came out strong with the first 6 points, and the Glacier Bears have been held them scoreless since then, followed with their own 14-0 run, and that ball is going to be off of the Wolves and out of bounds back to the Glacier Bears. Long comes right side to Dryden. Now the circle to the left, get it to Grace Long down on the baseline, back up to Godina's Long at the top. Long shot from the baseline, no good, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound. That'll be on Addie Andrews, her first personal. Second team foul here in the second half. Bend on the inbounds, gets it to Grace Long, 16-footer, back rim. Andrews with the rebound, gets it to Harrison. Harrison throws it up ahead to Minnie Meisner. Meisner has that stolen away by Godina's Long, but we're going to get the foul on that. So it'll be Wolves basketball. So Godina's Long, that's her second personal. Be Wolves basketball on the baseline. Fourth team foul on the Glacier Bears here in the second half. Some of the Wolves, I think, thought that was going to be a shooting foul, but she never had a chance to get into a shooting motion. Andrews working on the dribble against Godina's Long, almost has it stolen. Minnie Meisner. Now she gets double teamed, and that one's going to be stolen away by Grace Long into the hands of Godina's Long. Godina's Long drives in on the left side, going to go up with it, and she's going to be fouled. Coming back the other way. She'll get to the line shooting two. That'll be on Mindy Meisner, her first personal. Third team foul. Godina's Long at the line. She didn't shoot any free throws last night, so it's her first time this weekend. First one's a little bit short. Second one is good. Game high 11 for her on the inbounds. Glacier Bears knock that back out of bounds. So we'll reset where the throw-in's coming from. Harrison gets it to Vanessa Johnson. She's double teamed, looking for help. Over to Harrison. Harrison bringing it up herself into the front court. Working down that right-hand side. High off the glass, Benda with the rebound. She's got runners up ahead of her. Gets it to Dryden. Up on the right-hand side, and good for Mackenzie Dryden. 9 for her. Big rebound game for her after being held scoreless last night. Back the other way are the Wolves. Gets to Vanessa Johnson. Johnson over to Harrison. Behind the three-point line, wants a guard to come up and reset the offense here. This should give it to Addie Andrews. Andrews goes right-hand side to Vanessa Johnson. Back up top to Andrews. And Andrews is going to travel with that. She kind of a little stutter step there. She's going the other way. 32.6 seconds left in the third quarter. 44-23. Glacier Bears by 21. Christina Johnson checks in for Mindy Meisner for the Wolves. They're still in that 1-2-2 defense. Here comes Grace Long on the right side to Dryden. A bit of a ball fake. Now she'll circle up top, gets it to Godinez Long. Now right side to Benda, way behind the three-point line. Godinez Long. Go to Dryden, left baseline, leaves that one way short. Benda with a weak side rebound. She turns, kicks it out to Grace Long for 17-footer. Good for Grace Long. That's 6 for her. Quickly a steal by Grace Long. Going, and she'll finish that one as well. Quick 4 for Grace Long at the end of the quarter. It'll be 48-23. The end of the third quarter. And just a reminder, after this game we'll have boys action coming up tonight as well. So we'll take a 1-minute break and be back with fourth quarter action. And we're ready to start the fourth quarter. At least the score clock says we're ready to start the fourth quarter. Neither team seems to be ready. They're both standing around their coaches. But 48-23. We got Benda, Jorgensen, Giese, Dryden, Godinez Long, and Long on the court for the Glacier Bears. Kayla Meisner, Shaylin Nelson, Vanessa Johnson, Kiara Harrison, and Christina Johnson for the Wolves. And Harrison steps in bounds before she lets the pass go. She's kind of shaking her head and smiling. Those happen sometimes. Kiara. But it's a turnover back to the Glacier Bears. Dryden on the dribble up behind the three-point line. Gets the left-hand side to Godinez Long. Up top to Benda. Now they'll go left baseline to Long. Godinez Long. Drive in, kick it over to Benda. Another long 2 for Allison Benda. If she steps back 6 inches, she's getting 3 for each of those. Coming back is Meisner. I think it was double dribble. The officials missed that time, but if she lost the ball briefly, Harrison grabbed it. Come up into the front court. This left side to Kayla Meisner. Now they got to Vanessa Johnson. Go inside to Harrison. She's going to get fouled by Jorgensen Giese. Trying to come from behind and keep that pass from going in there. Harrison on the inbounds. Gets it into Johnson. Vanessa Johnson down the baseline. Kayla Meisner, nice drive, and she's going to be fouled. By the way we're acting here, I believe that's Jorgensen Giese, and if that's hers, that'll be 5. She picked up her 4th, and quick turnaround on getting her 5th. And that will send Kayla Meisner to the line, shooting 2. Nice strong drive by her, getting to the hoop and absorbing that contact. Wait. That scoreboard says that's only 4 on her. I had that as 5. Sorry, Malaya. Somebody else has 1 fewer fouls than I thought they did.
Yeah, Lance, we're really sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Lance. Didn't want to. Not picking on your daughter. I just can't keep track. I can't put my circles in the right spot. So Meisner makes both of her free throws. She's got 7 points. And back come the Glacier Bears. They go inside to Raven Hotch. Harrison was there defensively, so Hotch kicks it back out. Now shot blocked by Harrison. came down with it, and she'll dribble up the front court. Goes to Nelson. Through Nelson's hand to Vanessa Johnson. Johnson, rebound by Hotch. Hotch gets it over to Long. Left side to Godina's Long. To Dryden. Dryden dribbles left-hand side. Looks inside to Hotch. Hotch with an up fake, stolen by Harrison. Kayla Meisner drilling into lane. Tips it over to Harrison for the long one. Rebound on the weak side by Long. Long dribbles out of it. She's pushed it up into the front court. Glacier Bears are running. Goes into Hotch. Hotch stops, shoots from 6. Harrison with the rebound. Smart move by Hotch. She didn't want to get any close to Harrison because Harrison's going to be sending that one back at her. So take that room, get up with the shot. Christina Johnson's shot is Long. Rebounded by Long. Stolen away by Harrison. Harrison up and good for 2. Quick hands by Harrison. It's rewarded with the 2-point bucket. She's got 11 now. Long goes left-hand side to Godina's Long. Cross court to Benda. Benda's pass inside, knocked away by Harrison. She comes away with the steal. Looking for some help. Gets it to Kayla Meisler. And Meisler up into the front court where the Glacier Bears pick her up. Over to Harrison. Harrison let fly with another 3. Back rim. Comes out. Nelson with the rebound at the free throw line. Back to Harrison. She's got Hotch guarding her. Harrison working past her on the dribble. Spins into the lane. Up with the right and good. Harrison showing some game outside of the low block area. Nice ball handling. Long coming back. Ooh, that ball right in the hands of Meisner. Went back, got it to Dryden. Godina's Long up top to Dryden. Dryden fakes the 3, goes to Godina's Long up top to Benda. Benda right wing to Long. Now up top to Godina's Long. Left baseline to Benda. One dribble back to Dryden for the 3-pointer. Back rim. Harrison with the rebound. Bringing this up for the Wolves. Gets to Vanessa Johnson. Johnson, a couple dribbles back up top to Harrison. She's immediately double teamed by the Glacier Bears. Kayla Meisner's 3. Rebound. Fought for. And that'll be a jump ball alternated possession to the Glacier Bears. And we got a full timeout by the Wrangell bench. And so we'll take a 1-minute break and be back with the last 4:10 of the game. We're back live. The Glacier Bears basketball 50-29, 21-point lead for the Bears. 4:10 left in the game. Emma Dorn checked in for the Glacier Bears. It'll be Grace Long bringing it up into the front court. Gets it to Dryden. Dryden drills top of the key. He's about 12 feet behind it, so the left side to Long. Long looking inside to Hotch, back out to Long. Door in the top of the key. They reverse it all the way to the right baseline to Dryden. Top to Godina's Long, reverse it to the left side. Left baseline now to Grace Long. Up top to Dorn for the long 3-pointer. That one's a little wide and out of bounds to the Wolves. Still full court pressure by the Glacier Bears. Get it into Kayla Meisner. They head to Harrison. Harrison cuts through the double team, drives all the way in. She's going to score it. And they should count the basket because it went in. The foul's going to be on Raven Hotch. That'll be 16 for Harrison. Got a chance for 17 from the free throw line. Andrews coming into the game for Nelson for the Wolves. She misses that. She's going to get another shot because it's going to be a lane violation, but she makes it, so that's 17. And back come the Glacier Bears. Long goes left-hand side. Godin is long for the three-pointer. That's hard off the backboard. Comes right back out to her. She tries to drive in. Stole from behind her by Andrews. Andrews up into the front court. Gets it to Christina Johnson. Glacier Bears able to hustle back defensively, and Johnson's going to travel on the floor, trying to gain control of that or pass it off to one of her teammates. So a little too much rolling on the floor. Long back for the Glacier Bears. Right-hand side to Dryden. Dryden guarded closely by Riffenberg. She'll dribble over to the left-hand wing. Looking for an outlet. Gets it to Dorn up top of the key. Dorn will come to the right side. Goes to the baseline to Long. Back up to the wing to Dorn. Now they reverse it all the way left side. Go to the left baseline Long. Having her just running that baseline, swinging it back and forth across the top. Now you got Dorn on the right baseline. Looking for that shot over Harrison, and she'll bury the three from the right baseline. Emma Dorn, she's got 7. They just kept working that defense back and forth. Harrison couldn't quite get there in time. Got subs coming in for the Glacier Bears. You'll have Ava Graham, Audrey Baker, and Marissa Verham coming into the game. So the Wolves inbound to Harrison. Harrison up into the front court. So runner can't get it, gets her own rebound. Up with the right, can't fall with that one. And we've got a rebound by Andrews, got a foul on the play. Not sure who this one's going to be on. Foul will be on Ava Graham, her first personal, 8th team foul. So I'll send Andrews to the line for the one-on-one opportunity. Andrews makes the first, earns the second. That's 3 points for her on the game. Andrews' second is money as well. 2:25 left in the ball game. Glacier Bears with a comfortable lead. Long coming to the right-hand side to Verham. Down to Graham. Through her hands and out of bounds to the Wolves. Wolves get it into Christina Johnson. She's working against Long. Long's able to get the steal. Wait for her teammates to join her. Sets up the offense. Johnson comes out playing her. Now come right side to Verham. Verham going to dribble back towards the top. Nice defense by Riffenberg. Go to Graham. Graham picks up her dribble. Gets it through the hands of Verham. Johnson's able to come away with it. Up on the right and scores it. So Christina Johnson with her first 2 points of the game. Long slowly walking this one up the court. Glacier Bears just comfortable, running time off the clock. Comes right side to Verham. Verham on the dribble. Gets it over to Bader. Now to Graham. Graham gets it to Verham. Top to Long. Long's pass stolen away by Andrews. Andrews up and good for 2. 6 for her. Long coming back up into the front court. She's going to get fouled by Johnson. It's only the 4th team foul by the Wolves, so no shooting yet for the Glacier Bears. Have Graham on the inbounds for the Bears. Gets it to Long. 57 seconds left in the ball game. Long's going to drive inside. Nice bounce pass to Hotch. Double clutches that one. Weak side rebound by Graham. Kicks it out to Long. To Bader. A little bit short. Rebound again to Long. To Verham. Back to Long. Long throws it into Hotch. Hotch turns. Can't quite get that one to drop. And out of bounds to the Glacier Bears with 36.4 seconds. Some of these younger Glacier Bears getting opportunities to get the shot up. Just haven't been able to get it to convert. Graham to Verham. A little bit out of her reach and out of bounds to the Wolves. Harrison throws it long, stolen away by Hotch. Hotch comes over to Verham. He's going to drive in, briefly loses it, able to regain it. Gets it to Long, and we're going to have a foul on one of the Wolves. That'll be Abby Riffenberg, her second personal. 15 foul. Graham into Long. The Bader has her shot partially blocked. Graham had it. Now it goes through the hands of Hotch and out of bounds. To Johnson. Johnson gets past Bader. Long's going to come up from behind and steal the ball from her. Now she's working against two Wolves, get it up into the front court. Officials almost called a foul early on Andrews and now will call the foul as Long is taken down from behind. So it'll be Andrews' second personal. 16 foul, still not a shooting foul, just be ball out of bounds with 9.8 seconds left. Graham on the inbounds to Long. Long just needs to kind of dribble this one out. Comes right side to Verham. Verham drives down the baseline. And that'll be the end of the ball game with the Glacier Bears 53 and the Wrangell Wolves 38. Run down the scoring for the Wolves. Christina Johnson with 2. Addie Andrews with 6. Mindy Meisner with 3. Kayla Meisner with 7. Trinity Faulkner with 3. And Kiara Harrison with 17. For the Glacier Bears, Gracie Sickler with 4. Ariel Godinez with 11. Emma Dorn with 7. Malia Jorgensen-Giese with 2. Grace Long with 8. Mackenzie Dryden with 9. And Allison Benda with 12. So that'll conclude the series for the Glacier Bears and the Lady Wolves. Coming up next, in approximately 20 minutes, we'll have the Glacier Bear boys against the Wrangell boys on both KSTK and on streaming on YouTube. So we'll see everybody in about 20 minutes.
points at all. I'm taking credit.
Welcome back to the Haines High School Gymnasium. Doug Orwood here, along with Sam McFeeters running the camera. Ready for the last of our 4 games with the visiting Wrangell Wolves. Glacier Bears defeated the Wolves last night 61-44. Scoring for the Wolves last night, you had Devlin Campbell with 6, Jason Hay with 6, Ethan Blatchley with 22, Kian Steed with 3, Keaton Gadd with 3, and Trevin Gillen with 4. Scoring for the Glacier Bears, Phoenix Swanner with 11, Dawson Holm with 5, Douglas Adams with 3, Garrett Stickler with 2, Eric Gillum with 24, and Luke Davis with 14. We just finished the girls' game a little bit ago. That was 53-38 in favor of the Glacier Bears. So now the starting lineup for Wrangell Wolves. Number 12, Ethan Blatchley. Number 3, Devlin Campbell. 23, Jason Hay. Number 20, Kian Stead. And number 4, Boom Chain Locks. Wolves are coached by Cody Angerman and Robbie Marshall. Starting lineup for the Haines Glacier Bears. Number 40, Eric Gillum. Number 2, Luke Gay Davis. Number 34, Garrett Stickler. Number 35, Jackson Long. And number 23, Phoenix Swanner. Glacier Bears coached by Don Nash and assisted by James Hart. Officials tonight will be Jones, DeWitt, and Gainey. Glacier Bears going to our left, Wolves going to our right, Blatchley and Gillum in the center circle, and we're ready to tip this one off. Ball's up, and that's controlled by the Wolves. Hay comes away with it. He's pressured quickly by Swanner. Between the leg dribble, comes over to Campbell on the right side. Little dribble handoff to Stead. Back up top to Hay. DeLocks on the left side, dribbles top the key, gives it to Blatchley. Blatchley working against Stickler, man-to-man defense by the Glacier Bears. Hay on the dribble, working against Swanner. Drives into the elbow, stopped with a nice help defense by Davis. Now back to Campbell. Campbell gets it off to Locks. He's got Gillum shadowing him. Now they reverse it to the right-hand side. Hay comes back, reverse it to the left side to Locks on the far left wing. He had a cutting. Stead will work inside. Now they get to Hay. Hay drives down the lane. Got 4 Glacier Bears around him. Gets it out to Stead. Hay for the long three-pointer. Back rim. Rebound. Davis for the Bears. Davis up in the front court. Goes right-hand side. Now they go down to the baseline to Swanner, and he's going to travel as he makes his move with the basketball. Glacier Bears setting up full court pressure. Hay on the inbounds. Gets it into Campbell. Campbell working that left sideline. Gets up front court working on Davis. I go over to Hay. Hay driving down that left baseline looking for a little pick and roll. Can't get it. And Campbell's going to track down the weak side rebound to Stead. Top to Hay, left side to Locks, up fake, gets down on the baseline to Blatchley, turns in the middle, beats the defense, down to Locks, drives the lane, up on the left side, leaves that one a little bit short. Swanner with the rebound for the Glacier Bears, got a 3-on-2, loops it up ahead to Gillum. Gillum up off the glass, can't convert, but we're going to get a foul on the Wolves. Send them to the line, shooting 2. Foul on 20. Kian Stead, first personal foul. First team foul. That's got Gillum at the line. Shooting 2. There's 6:29 left in the first quarter. No score. Still no score. A first free throw off the back of the rim. Gillum's second shot is up. That one's good. And into that full court pressure of the Glacier Bears. Campbell working on the dribble. Gives it back to Hay. Hay working against Swanner. Gets it to Campbell in front court. He'll drive all the way in, and he's going to get 2 Glacier Bears collapsing on him. And that'll be on Garrett Stickler, his first personal. First team. Devlin Campbell at the line for 2. Campbell's first off back rim. Lining up for his second. Couple dribbles. And he gets that one to drop. Davis quickly back for the Glacier Bears. Wolves coming out, pressuring him high above the three-point line. Davis kind of backing up. Now they come up and trap hard. And we're going to get a foul on, looks like Locks, number 4. First personal, second team foul. Big Glacier Bears inbound in his far side of the court. Get it into Davis. Davis comes left-hand side to Swanner. Back to Davis. Baseline to Gillum. Kick ball. Glacier Bears out of bounds on the sideline. Stickler on the inbounds to Davis. Davis just sitting back, kind of check and see what's going on. Nobody's up there where they're counting. Now they start, so he puts it on the drive. Tries to go into Long at the high post, a little bit high for Jackson and out of bounds. Wolves looking for an inbounds. Get it to Campbell. Back to Hay. Hay quickly up into the front court. Swanner's racing to catch up to him. Now Swanner's putting the pressure on him. Gets the screen from Blatchley. Nice switch defensively for the Glacier Bears. Now they're going to Blatchley, working against Swanner, but he'll kick it out to Stead on the baseline. Weak side board by Davis. Davis stops at the three-point line. Gets it to Gillum on the left baseline. Back up top to Davis. Now kick ball out of bounds by Campbell. Glacier Bears inbound sideline. Stickler on the inbounds. Gets it to Long. Can't control that one. Instead with the steal. Coming back quickly. Gets past Long. Up on the left-hand side and good for 2. Guyan Stead with 2. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Wolves. We're 3 minutes into this, and we've got 4 points to show for it. That's Davis being hounded out high. Wolves looking for the trap, and they grab him. Campbell was trying to get the ball, but grabbed him on the arm instead. So that'll be his first personal, third team foul. And Glacier Bears will inbound. The Wolves being much more aggressive defensively tonight. They're coming out trying to trap these wings when they pick up the dribble. They get it either up high or to the wing, and they pick up the dribble. The guards are putting a lot of pressure on, and they're extending out much higher. Stickler gets it at the high post, turns, brings it out, tries to get it to Gillum, but a little wide and out of bounds. Turnover to the Wolves. We've got Alec Wersing in for the Glacier Bears, coming in for Stickler. Wolves getting into Campbell. He's got Davis on him. Davis just kind of a little token pressure as Campbell brings it up into the front court with no problem. Gets it over to Blatchley at top of the key. Blatchley looking inside. Gets it on a little weave action to Hay. Now he's at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble looking for a release. Goes to Stead, right wing. Campbell, top of the key. Campbell driving towards that right baseline. Up top to Blatchley. Blatchley from 16, wide right. Rebound pulled out of there by Davis. Quickly up into the front court to Wersinger, down on the baseline. Back out to Gillum. Gillum spots up for three. Off the glass and in. We got late banking hours tonight for Gillum. Glacier Bears up by 1, 4-3. Hay working on Swanner. Lost control of the ball, out of bounds. That was off Swanner, so it'll still be Wolves basketball. They get it into Campbell. Campbell just slowly walking it up into the front court. To Hay, back to Campbell. Now Stead. Oh, nice little roll that time by Hay. Gets down on the baseline, scores it over Swanner. Jason Hay with his first two. Back to a 1-point lead for the Wolves. Coming back is Davis. Davis picks it up. Again, he's double teamed by the Wolves. He's able to get to the high post of Swanner. Swanner drives towards the baseline. Cut off nicely by Hay. Back up top to Gillum. Gillum picks up his dribble, goes right side to Davis. Now to Wersinger for the three-pointer. Back rim. Davis gets the rebound. Tries to kick it out to Swanner. And that was coming in pretty hot for Swanner to be able to grab that one. And into the Wrangell bench. Turnover towards the Wolves. Locks inbound in. Gets it to Campbell. Again, just kind of token pressure by the Glacier Bears, just kind of hanging with him as he crosses 10-second line. Gets to the three-point line. Davis picks up the pressure a little bit more. Locks. Goes the left-hand side. Stead to Hay. Gets screened from Blatchley. Hay driving towards that left side. Steps back 3 feet behind the three-point line and nails it. That's 5 for him. And it's a 4-point lead for the Wolves. Davis working on the dribble, looking for an outlet. Gets it to Gillum. Gillum far out on the right-hand side. Tries to go down to Swanner on the baseline. One of the Wolves got his hand into it. Flicked that one out of bounds. Now the Glacier Bears running their inbounds play. Left side of the key. Get it outside to Gillum. Gillum shoots the three. No good, and he came down on I think he came down on one of the Wolves' feet. Campbell quickly back. Up on the right-hand side. Can't finish that. And Blatchley with the rebound, but we're saying it's going the other way. Who's going to be the foul? Foul's on Blatchley, kind of for the clear out to get the ball, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout for the Glacier Bears. So 2:16 left in the first quarter. Wrangell Wolves by 4, 8-4. Glacier Bears just have not been able to solve that pressure by the Wolves. Only 4 points have come from Gillum. And with that extra defensive intensity from Wrangell, I think Glacier Bear coaches, it's what they want to talk to him about offensively. Last night, the Glacier Bears got a lot of motion passing the ball around the perimeter and moving it really quick. And with the Wolves extending that defense out just a little bit more than they were last night, the Glacier Bears are holding the ball and dribbling a lot more, not getting that quick rotation, which causes those openings that they were able to take advantage of last night. So we'll see if they change up their offensive game plan a little bit to take advantage of that aggressiveness by the Wolves. Davis coming up into the front court. Left side, Wersinger going the high post to Long. Kick it weak side to Gillum. Gillum's got 2 on him. He'll kick it to the far side. Swanner's got it, but he's going to get fouled by Lux. Right across the arms on that one. So now Swanner in the inbounds, and we've got Harrison coming in and Gadd coming in, and that'll be for Locks instead. Davis goes to the baseline to Gillum. Fade away from 16, in and out. Blatchley with the rebound. Hey, up into the front court. Go over to Campbell on the right side to Gadd, back to Campbell. Gadd left side to Hay, fakes a three-pointer, drives to the baseline, tries to get it in. Blatchley stolen away by Davis. No numbers, but now Swanner coming in late on the left side. Is able to control that one, throws it up top to Gillum, keep it from going out of bounds. Now they come right back to Swanner on the baseline, and he's going to travel with it when he catches it. Little happy feet, trying to make a move. They had a good opportunity there. Wolves kind of forgot about him once he went out of bounds. Wolves throw it up ahead to Blatchley. No numbers for him, so he'll wait for Hay to join him. Hands off and reset the offense. Blatchley at the high post. The right side to Hay. The Glacier Bears leave him open. This three won't fall. Swanner with the rebound gets it off to Davis. 1 minute left in the quarter. Still 4-point lead by the Wolves. Davis coming up the left-hand side. Gets it over to Gillum on the left wing. Top to Swanner. Back to Gillum. Gillum's going to fire the three-pointer. Money for Eric Gillum. Cuts that lead down to 1. Gadd gets it to Harrison. Harrison pushes it up into the front court. He's going to drive in off the glass and good. Harrison just took that, drove through all the defenders, and nobody's going to step up. Scored it. Davis goes right side to Swanner. Swanner with the dribble. Will pass to the left side to Gillum. Gillum at the high post. He's double teamed by the Wolves. He's going to back up and then split it. Davis now to Swanner on the left baseline. He's going to let fly from 3. Phoenix Swanner with the three-pointer, and we're tied at 10. Got Hay beating through the double team for the Glacier Bears. Stopped by Weirsinger. He's going to let it fly at the buzzer. No good. So we'll end the first quarter of play all tied up at 10. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with second quarter action. There again. The officials started let him inbound before we got the clock ready to go. But now we're got it all set. 8 minutes on the clock. Glacier Bears start the second quarter with the basketball all tied up at 10 with the Wrangell Wolves. Davis on the dribble. He's kind of waiting for that defense to come up. Gets a screen from Long. Goes left side to Weirsinger. He gets past the first defender. Ends up back to Gillum. Gillum working on the dribble, trying to find a free spot. Goes to Davis on the right side. High post to Long. Right baseline to Weirsinger. Double team down in the corner. Looking for some help. And a 5-second call. Great recognition by the Wolves there. They saw it go down to the corner and they had the perfect trap on. Weirsinger didn't really have any place to go with that basketball. Hay throws it up ahead to Harrison. Harrison drives in, kicks it out to Gadd for the three-pointer. Keaton Gadd nails the baseline 3. Swanner has it for the Glacier Bears. Gets it over to, tried to get it to Gillum, and Harrison stepped in, knocked that one out of bounds. Swanner inbounds to Davis. Gets a screen from Jackson. And throws up top to Gillum. Let's fly for another three-pointer. Rebound by Hay. Wolves got some numbers coming the other way. Hay's going to drive in high off the glass. He's got 7. Back to a 5-point lead for the Wolves. Davis back with it for the Glacier Bears. Goes right side to Swanner to Gillum. To Davis. He let fly with a three-pointer. Long rebound comes down to Campbell. Campbell working against Gillum. Going to go all the way in on the left-hand side. Kick it back out. He didn't have a shot. Goes Gadd has it. Now to Harrison. Right side to Hay. Top to Harrison. Gadd with another 3. Keaton Gadd with 6 for the Wolves, and it's 8-point lead. Davis over to Swanner. Top to Gillum. Wolves have done a great job with this defense, totally taking the Glacier Bears out of their offensive continuity. Anything they were running last night, they're not getting it tonight. And Gillum just airmailed that one into the bench or into the crowd on the far side. Now you got Stickler coming in for Long. And it looks like Stead's back in for Harrison. Campbell on the dribble, working against that full court pressure. Goes over to Hay. Hay up into the front court, and he's going to get the foul on Gillum. Gillum tried to keep him from going down the baseline, didn't get there soon enough. Got the little hip check out of bounds. So Hay will do the inbounds. And we've got Combs coming in for Davis for the Glacier Bears. Get it into Blatchley. To Gadd. Top to Campbell. To Stead. Stead trying to get to the baseline. Cut off by Swanner. Come up top to Campbell. Go left side to Hay. Has it. Hay's going to let fly from the long three. Back rim. Rebound. Fought for. Comes down. That's going to be off of Swanner and out of bounds to the Wolves. And we got McFeeters coming into the game for the Glacier Bears for Swanner. Hay on the inbounds. Tries to get it to Blatchley. Stolen away by Stickler. Gets it to Wersinger. Nice anticipation by Stickler that time. Wersinger gets it to McFeeters. McFeeters goes up strong and gets fouled. Will go to the line. Nice little dump pass there. McFeeters was going to take it up and that was on Blatchley. That's his second, 16 foul. Feeders at the line. Shooting two. Got an anxious father sitting next to me. And an excited father with Owen making the free throw. One more coming to him. That one rims in and out. Blatchley with the rebound. Coming back the other way is Hay. 5:14 left in the first half. Glacier Bears trailing by 7, 18-11. Campbell has it. And they go to Stead, and he's going to travel on the drive to the basket. Didn't get that dribble down quite quick enough. Wersinger into the front court for Glacier Bears. Goes to the right-hand side to Combs. Combs double team, but he's going to dribble out of it. Looking for help. Gets it to Gillum. Gillum working down that right-hand side. He's going to stop and pop from 12. It's rebound at the free throw line by Wersinger. He backs it out to Combs. Combs comes to the left-hand side on the dribble. Backs it up towards the top. They're trying to catch him. Now they get to Wersinger. Gadd's all over him. Wersinger drives in the lane. Oh, runner almost missed. Gets hammered. Wersinger picks himself up back the other way. Stead now on the dribble. Goes over to Hay. Hay gets into the lane. Stickler's there. Cut him off from getting to the basket. Now comes back Campbell. Cut off by Combs. Up top to Hay. To Blatchley. Blatchley's going to travel on the way to the basket. And back the other way. Wersinger looking for some help. Goes right side to Combs. Combs working on the defenders. Goes to the high post to McFeeters. Has that knocked out of his hands. Blatchley comes away with it. He's got 2-on-2. Goes to Campbell. Campbell up against Gillum. Can't finish. Combs with it. Goes ahead to Wersinger and they let the defense pass and then brings it up into the front court. Wersinger stolen away by Stead. Stepped in front of that one. Instead with the two. Timeout by the Glacier Bears. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute break. Welcome back to Haines High School Gymnasium. 3:40 left in the first half. Glacier Bears 11, Wrangell Wolves 20. Glacier Bears have the basketball. Stickler into Combs. Combs comes up the right-hand side, gets it in the front court. Gets past the first pressure, picks up his dribble. Now he's double-teamed, looking for help. Gets it to Stickler. His pass tipped away by Stead into the hands of Locks. Locks gets it over to Blatchley. He'll bring it up into the front court. Goes over to Hay. Locks on the dribble up way behind the three-point line. Now he picks up his dribble. They go down to the right baseline into Blatchley up top to Hay, to Locks. Go left side to Campbell. Back up to Locks. Swanner almost with the steal, but it gets into Hay's hands. Locks now on it. Tries to go down low. Stickler almost had the steal going the other way. Couldn't quite control it. Stead with it. Actually, it'll be Campbell on the inbounds out of bounds. Instead, they left him open for the three. Weak side rebound to McFeeters. Gillum now up into the front court for the Glacier Bears, working on the dribble. Wolves got two around him. He gets it to Swanner down on the right baseline. Swanner one dribble, picks it up, comes up to Gillum. Gillum on the baseline, out to Swanner. He drives in, quick set. Left side to Combs. Couldn't get it to finish. Blatchley down with the rebounds, able to save it inside to Campbell. Campbell quickly up into the front court, working against Combs. Goes to Hay on the right wing. Back up top to Campbell. Coach Angerman's going to call full timeout, so we'll take another minute break here with 2:17 left in the first half. Wolves by 9. Back. Every team's coming out of the timeout. After losing by 17 last night, the Wolves have come out with a lot more intensity and effort, especially on the defensive end, and a little bit more motion on the offensive end. And Glacier Bears so far haven't been able to match that. Still got a half and 2 minutes to go. We'll see what happens here. Hay drives down the baseline. Nice cutoff defense by McFeeters, and then Hay's gonna step on the end line when he was trying to get away from that double team between McFeeters and Gillum. Wersing up into the front court. Comes left-hand side to Combs. Back to Wersinger. And that's going to be an over the back. So turnover to the Wolves. So that extra pressure up top, Glacier Bear guards, they're not attacking that at all. They just keep moving further and further back to the half-court line. Wolves go left-hand side to Campbell, up top to Locks. Comes right side to Hay. Back to Locks and through his hands. He's trying to run with that one before he caught it and couldn't quite grasp it before it hit the sideline. Swanner into Wersinger, up into the front court. Comes left-hand side to Combs. Combs working against Campbell, goes right-hand side to Swanner. To Gillum. Gillum working along that perimeter. Cross-court pass to Combs. Combs gets double-teamed, has that pass stolen away by the Wolves. They had the outlet with Campbell, didn't throw it. Hay's going to come up and run some offense with it. Hay behind the back working against Wersinger and gets down to the baseline. Can't knock the three by Harrison. Combs quickly back with it. He's pushing it up into the front court. No number, so he'll back it up through the hands and stolen away by Campbell. Glacier Bears just can't hang on to the basketball here. That pressure's really doing a number on them. 11-point lead by the Wolves. Totally taking them out of their offensive game, and now we've got another steal, but I think we're going to have a foul on Locks first, and that's going to be his third with 48.5 seconds left, and Gadd off the bench for Locks. That's 7 on the Wolves, so we'll be in a one-on-one situation for Alex Wersinger. Alex knocks down his first. Got one more coming. A little bit short on that one, and rebound by Hay. Up to Gadd on the right side. Hay with a long three, rebound by Combs. Combs pushing it up the left-hand side. No numbers. He's going to try and get inside. Now he brings it back out to Wersinger from 6 feet behind the three-point line. Rebound controlled by Harrison. Harrison quickly up into the front court for the Wolves. Briefly knocked out of his hands. We're going to get the foul on Gillum. That'll be his second personal. Third team foul for the Glacier Bears. Gadd gets it into Hay. I don't know if he lost his gum or whatever. He just picked something up the floor and put it in his mouth and started chewing on it. I hope that was gum that just came out. Gave everybody a good laugh here in the gym, and he had a good smile about it. Campbell, top to Hay, to Gadd on the left side, to Hay. Looking for a screen from Blatchley. No three, and back off the back rim. Gillum down with the rebound. He's going to push it up long down the court off the rafters. And so we will end the first half of play with 12 for the Glacier Bears and 22 for the Wrangell Wolves. We'll take a 9-minute break and be back with second half action.
Okay, they're drawing the 50-50. Roger and Nancy Schnabel apparently won the 50-50. There you go, Roger and Nancy Schnabel won the 50-50. I see a $100 bill on top, so somebody won some money. There you go. And Roger gives it right back to the junior class. So there you go. A 50-50 drawing that ended up being a 100% drawing, all to the junior class. So thank you, Roger and Nancy Schnabel, for that. Junior class appreciates it, and they will be using that for the prom this year. There's a measurement on top. There's at least $100. I was supposed to say how could have been like no
Welcome back to Haines. Douglas Older bringing you Region 5 basketball along with Sam McFeeters running the camera and all the technical stuff for us. We're at halftime here with the Haines Glacier Bears trailing by 10 to the visiting Wrangell Wolves, 22-12. Wrangell come out much more aggressive than they were last night. Last night the Bears were able to pretty much run whatever they wanted offensively. And tonight the Wolves are really putting a lot of pressure on those Glacier Bear guards, causing them to retreat instead of attack. And you can see the difference on the scoreboard. Glacier Bears were able to put up 61 last night. They've only got 12 so far here in the first half. So we'll see what the coaches were able to come up with to help the Glacier Bears address that defensive pressure. Starting the second half, the Wolves will have the basketball. They're led with 7 points by Hay, 6 by Gadd, 4 by Stead, 3 by Campbell, and 2 by Harrison. Glacier Bears, McFeeters with 1, Alex Wersinger with 1, Swanner with 3, and Gillum with 7. Out on the court, we've got Campbell, Locks, Hay, Blatchley, and Stead for the Wolves. For the Glacier Bears, Swanner, Wersinger, McFeeters, Long, and Gillum. Locks on the dribble, comes left-hand side to Hay, back up top to Locks, into the high post to Blatchley, quickly over to the right side to Campbell with the 3, and Gillum down with the rebound. Thought that was going to drop, quickly up is Gillum. Down onto the baseline, stolen away by Blatchley, forced that one. He had 2 Bears there, but neither one was positioned to catch it. Go right-hand side to Campbell, through his hands and out of bounds. So a couple turnovers back-to-back here. And it'll be Glacier Bear basketball with Gillum running it here, trying to look over the top of those guards up top, maybe give them a better pressure. That first pass stolen away by Locks. Gets to Campbell. Campbell working against Gillum with the crossover, able to get past him, go to Hay. Now Campbell over to Hay. He's going to spot up for the 3, back rim, and down with it is Gillum. Gillum gets it over to Swanner. Goes back over, has that one tipped. Boy, Glacier Bears are just not hanging on to the ball. Locks, a lot of weak passes. Locks scores down on the side, his first 2 of the game, and it's a 12-point lead for the Wolves. Wersinger comes up, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Locks. That'll be 4 on him. And quickly off the bench is Gadd. Swanner gets it in Wersinger. Comes up in the dribble, he gets double teamed, he's able to get past it, picks up his dribble, but nobody really to go to with it. Swanner goes up hard and finishes, and he's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line for an extra one. That's 5 for him. Nice strong finish by Phoenix Swanner. Fouls on 12. Ethan Blatchley, that's 3 for him. Boy, nice strong drive by Swanner there and a big finish. And free throw off the front of the rim. Blatchley comes away with it for the Wolves. Comes up on that right-hand side, kicks it out to Stead for 3. Keon Stead drops a 3 and lead up to 13 for the Wolves. Quickly back as Wersinger gets it to Swanner. Right side to Gillum. Gillum looking for a screen, goes away from it. He'll drop it out to Wersinger for 18. He has that shot blocked by Stead. Gillum down with the rebound. He's going to drive in, misses the Lenny up, and Campbell down with the board. Campbell quickly up the left side, and you're going to have McFeeters, I believe, with the pushing foul. So that's Owen McFeeters' first personal. First team foul here in the second half for the Glacier Bears. Off the bench is Gillen for the Wolves, coming in for Blatchley. And we've got Home coming in for McFeeters for the Glacier Bears. Gadd into Campbell. Campbell comes left-hand side to Hay. High post to Gillen, kick it to the right side to Gadd. Top to Campbell, left side to Hay. Tries to get baseline, cut off by Home. Top to Campbell. Campbell drives inside, little stutter step, and we're going to get a foul on the Glacier Bears. .24, Dawson Holm, his first personal, second team foul, and that will send Campbell to the line, shooting 2. First one in and out. And that one's Jackson down with the rebound. Held ball with Hay. Alternating possession will go to the Glacier Bears. Wersinger slowly up into the front court. Comes over to the right-hand side, looking for, gets a screen. Nothing doing there. Tries to go inside to Swanner. Stolen away by Hay. Up to Gadd. Back to Hay. Left side to Gadd. Top of the key to Hay. Works coming to the left side to Gadd. Spots up for 3. Money. Keaton Gadd. That's 3 for him. Glacier Bears have not been able to match the intensity by the Wolves, and they're getting run off their home court here. Quickly come back to Swanner, to Gillum. Gillum gets a foul by, that should have been something there. Holmes kind of raised his arms on that one. I don't think that was the best screen there. Jackson Long can't control it underneath, gets it up, can't finish, and still fighting for it. Gillen comes back with it. Stead up into the front court. It's to Hay for 3-pointer. They're feeling it now. 19-point lead for the Wolves. And Glacier Bears looking kind of lost out on the court. Wersinger comes up to Swanner. Swanner looking for something, gets it to Gillum. Gillum tries to go inside, ball stolen away. Stead coming back the other way. And he's going to finish that one for 2. Glacier Bears down by 21. Surprised the Haines coaches haven't called a timeout or anything to kind of stop this bloodbath. And you're going to have Holm with the push in the back. Send it back to the Wolves. You've got Stickler and Combs coming in for the Glacier Bears for Long and Wersinger. Campbell working it, gets it over to Gadd, back up top to Campbell. Go back to Gadd. Glacier Bears starting to pick up the intensity a little bit on defense here. Wolves get it down to the baseline. Hay gets past Gillum. And I think that was a travel before the foul. But they're going to pick up the foul on Stickler. His second. Campbell on the inbounds. Gets it into Gadd, up top to Stead. Back to Hay down on the baseline. To Gadd. To Hay for Stead, for 3. And we're going to have a foul on Gillen, pushing on that rebound. Glacier Bear basketball. Combs comes up in the front court, gets down to Gillum on the baseline. He drives inside, up with the shot, and he's going to get fouled by the Wolves. Number 20, Stead, his second personal. 14 foul, Gillum going to the line, shooting 2. Gets that one, he's got 8 on the game. And you got Harrison coming in the game for Stead for the Wolves. 2:56 left in the third quarter. 20-point lead for the Wolves, 35-15. Gillum knocks down the second. That's 9 for him. We're going to need some stops here. Hay up court gets it to Campbell, to Hay. Back right side to Campbell. Top to Hay, comes left side to Gadd. Cross court to Campbell. Drives inside, high off the glass and scores it. Quickly back is Combs. Tries to get it to Gillum. Through his legs, back to Combs, back to Gillum. We haven't seen Davis in the game for a long time. I don't know if that's something wrong with him or the coaches are trying to send a message or what, but he's usually plays quite a bit of minutes. Glacier Bears knocking each other over there. That was Stickler running into Combs and causing the travel foul, and Combs he's got a hurt wrist or something there, but he'll stay in the game. Got McFeeters coming in for home. The Wolves basketball. Hay into Campbell. Goes right hand side. Back to Hay, to Campbell up top. Left side to Gadd. Gadd reverses, goes inside, stops and pops from 12. Swanner down with the rebound. Gets it off to Combs. Combs pushes it up into the front court. Gets it to Gillum. McFeeters for the 3. That one's way long, and we're going to have a weak side foul. It's going to be on Combs. Colton Combs, his first personal. 15th foul. The Wolves basketball. Campbell up into the front court, goes right hand side to Hay. Back up top to Campbell. The left side to Gadd for the long 3. Feeling that one. A little heat check. McFeeters down with the rebound. Quickly up ahead is Swanner. And Swanner's going to get fouled from behind by Gillen. A little over aggressive there by Trevin. And we got Wynn checking in for the Wolves. Swanner into Combs. Trying to get down on the baseline, and we're going to have a travel by Combs before he gets that pass down to Gillum. Drug the pivot foot a little bit there. Campbell up into the front court. Over to Hay. Glacier Bears now extending that defense out, but the Wolves are just kind of doing dribble handoffs way up high here, protecting the ball. Campbell gives a release valve on the other side, drives into the high post, kicks it to Harrison on the baseline. He goes up with the shot, can't finish, gets his own rebound, back up with it, and he's going to get fouled and go to the line, shooting 2. Foul's going to be on 34, Garrett Stickler, his third personal. Harrison's first bounces in. That'll be 3 points for him on the game. And you got Jackson Long coming in for Stickler. One shot left for Harrison. And long rebound comes out, and then kick it to Harrison for the 3-pointer. Campbell with the weak side rebound. Gadd up top gets it to Harrison. Harrison's going to drive inside to the left elbow. Going to put it up again. This one's off the front of the rim. Rebound this time comes down to Gillum. Gillum quickly up into the front court, looking, trying to drive inside. Has pocket pick by Campbell. Campbell up ahead, and he's going to get fouled by Gillum and go to the line, shooting 2.
That's good. He caused the drive to stop.
Okay, so that was a technical foul. That wasn't a personal foul. That was first, and that was on McFeeters, not Gillum, for slapping the backboard. So McFeeters second, and so we'll have the free throws and then the ball out of bounds to the Wolves. So we'll have Hay at the line shooting free throw. That one short.
That's good.
Second one coming to him. Makes a second. That's 11 for him. It'll be Wolves out of bounds on the far sideline. Campbell on the dribble for the Wolves. Right-hand side to Gadd. He gets past, throws a wild shot off the backboard. Jackson Long down with it. He gets it to Combs. Combs quickly up into the front court. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Gets it over to Gillum. Down the baseline to Swanner. Swanner with the up fake. Then he'll take the three. Back rim, gets his own rebound. He's going to drive inside. Has a shot partially blocked by Wynn. Saved it into Campbell. Campbell pushing up the court. 4 seconds left. 2, 1. They get it to Harrison for the long three at the buzzer, and that's going to fall short. And at the end of the third quarter, the Glacier Bears 16 and the Wrangell Wolves 39. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with a fourth quarter action. All right, we're ready to start the fourth quarter, and it will be Wolves basketball to start the fourth quarter, as this has been night and day from last night. They've come out with a ton more intensity and aggression, and they're just absolutely putting it to the Glacier Bears. The Glacier Bears have not found a way to respond yet. Gadd comes over to Hay, left side to Harrison, down inside to Gadd. Gadd tries to double clutch it and comes down with it. He's trying to figure out, do I want this shot blocked in my face or do I want to pick up the travel? And he decided to go for the travel call. I've made that same decision numerous times. Davis back into the game now. Drives inside, can't finish it. And we got a foul. He'll be going to the line. Fouls on 23. Jason Hay, his first personal. Davis had 14 last night. He's been scoreless so far tonight, but he sat out a full quarter and a half there on the bench. That one's off the back rim. Davis' second is up. Nothing but net. His first point of the game. Now Glacier Bears come out with some full court pressure. Davis quickly gets a double team against Harrison. Gillum away with the steal. He's going to go inside and he's going to get fouled by Harrison. And he'll be going to the line shooting two. Gillum at the line for his first. Got that one. That's 10 points for him on the game. Second is good as well. Back. Glacier Bears picking up a little more defensive intensity. Hay now coming up, gets it past Davis. Stickler with a nice help defense. Get over to Harrison, back up top to Hay. Hay working against Davis on the dribble there, and they're going to get Davis with the foul. Davis being aggressive, but just got a little too aggressive on that one. Now Stead back into the game for the Wolves, coming in for Gadd. Got Hay at the line. Rebound by Harrison. Gets it over to Stead, down to Blatchley on the baseline, up top to Harrison, left side to Hay, to Campbell for the baseline three-pointer, misses that one. Blatchley tries to save it inside, and they do track it down over in the corner. Back up top to Campbell. Campbell drives inside, wild shot, and rebound by Stickler. Stickler gets it over to Davis. Glacier Bears running up in the front court. Get it to Long from 10. Weak side rebound by Hay. Hay working up against Davis, coming up into the front court. Hay's going to get all the way to the rim, right around Jackson, and up for two. Back out to Gillum. Gillum for three. Campbell down with it. The Glacier Bears know they need to score, and so they're pressing here, but not getting the best of shots. Now they're going back left-hand head wide open. Can't drop down the three. You got Campbell down with it, and you're going to get a foul on Davis coming in trying to get the steal. So Campbell will be going to the line. That's 9 on the Glacier Bears, so we'll still have a one-on-one opportunity for Devlin Campbell. Got 5 points so far on the game. He had 6 last night. And Blatchley with the follow for 2. Ethan Blatchley. Wow, that's Wolves have been just kicking it, and that's Blatchley's first 2. He led them with 22 last night, and that's his first points of the game. Shows you how many of the other Wolves have shown up tonight and led the charge. Davis can't get that one to fall. Swanner with the weak side rebound. He's going to drive inside, gets it to Stickler. Stickler up with it, but we're going to get a foul before the shot, they said. So it'll be a one-on-one opportunity for Stickler. Let's see which one of the Wolves. I believe it was Blatchley pushing on him from behind. And that was on 12, so that's 4 on Blatchley. Stickler at the line, his first free throw opportunity. And rebound comes down to Blatchley. Gets it over to Hay. Ahead to Harrison. Harrison's going to drive in the left-hand side. Can't finish that one. Stickler with the rebound. Gets it to Davis. Davis pushing it up into the front court. Gets it to Swanner. Swanner, I think, can't see if one of the Wolves got a piece of that or not, but he wasn't able to quite finish that. And we got a timeout by the Wolves. It'll be a full timeout. So with 5:35 left in the fourth quarter, Wolves 43, Glacier Bears 19. We'll take a 1-minute break. Yeah, welcome back. We're live here. Campbell gets it ahead to Stead. Stead working against Gillum. Something pop from 18. Rebound comes down to Harrison. Harrison lost his footing. Ball popped up right to Davis. Davis coming down the right-hand side. He's going to try and get to the lane. Gets inside, up with the shot, and he's going to be fouled by the Wolves. Go to the line. Shooting some free throws. .23, Hay, his second personal. 19 foul. So 19 fouls on both sides, so we're going to be shooting a lot of free throws the rest of the way if there's any fouls. Davis makes his first. Second point in the game for him. Makes both of them. Quickly back are the Wolves. Stead coming up in the front court where he's picked up by Gillum. Gillum with the steal. Stead's able to regain control, and then Gillum's going to foul him trying to get it back. That'll be 3 on Gillum. And that'll be 2 shots for Stead. Stead's first is up and in. $10 points for him tonight. And gets his own rebound off of the miss. That bounced back to him. He'll hand it over to Hay for the three-pointer. Weak side rebound by Blatchley. Campbell gets it over to Stead. Back up top to Campbell. To Stead. Glacier Bears trying to pressure the ball. Davis briefly knocked it out, and we're going to get it. It shouldn't have been over the back because that was hit by the Glacier Bears. I don't know if it would have mattered because Gillum came away with the basketball anyhow. Go to the left-hand side to Swanner. Gillum looking for a shot. Picks up his dribble. Dumps it to Davis. Davis drives inside. Running left-hander, can't get it to fall. Ball saved back inside by Home, and we got a foul on the play. Davis picking up 3 quick fouls here in the fourth quarter, getting aggressive, trying to get the ball. And that will send Campbell to the line, shooting 2. First one rolls in and good. Second one is up. Front rim. Blatchley is able to come down and can't finish it. Gillum with the rebound, and we got a foul on one of the Wolves, and so we'll go to the other line shooting free throws. So that's Blatchley. And I've got that as 5 on Blatchley. And so into the game is Locks coming in for him. We've got Gillum at the line, shooting 2 for the Glacier Bears. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of free throws here in the last 4 minutes, 28 seconds of game time, Mr. McFeeters. In and out for the first one for Gillum. And Combs coming in for Swanner for the Glacier Bears. Gillum gets his second. Hay working against full court pressure for the Glacier Bears. He's able to get past Davis, get up in the front court, get all the way to the rim. Hard off the glass, Stead down with the rebound. Now they feed Hay down in the corner. He steps into a 12-footer and buries that one. Jason Hay with 15. Quickly back is Davis. Davis looking for a screen from Home. He's going to let fly for the shot, and he's going to get fouled on it by Stead. It'll be 3. So that's a third on Stead. And since Davis was out behind the three-point line, he'll be at the charity stripe for 3 attempts. And can't get the first one to go. Gets a second. And third one short, rebound by the Wolves. And Hayes quickly coming up in the front court, working against Davis. Cut off by Home, comes up top to Harrison, lets fly from 3. Daniel Harrison with the 3, he's got 6. Get it to Combs. Combs picks up his dribble, tries to go inside to Davis. Davis turns, looking, and we got a foul on one of the Wolves. So Davis will be going to the free throw line for another 2 free throws. Daniel Harrison, his second personal. Got the first. Can't get the second. Long come down with it for the Glacier Bears. And it's a held ball. Glacier Bears possession on the alternating possession. McFeeder's coming into the game for Long. Davis gets it into Gillum. Gillum will fade away in the lane. Drops it for 14 now. Gillum with the steal. Comes back in, up with the right. No good, and he'll be fouled going to the line. Instead, that's going to be 4 on him. Gillum's first is good. Swanner into the game for Holmes for the Glacier Bears for home. Oh, Dawson will take a seat. Second one by Gillum is good. Full court pressure. Hay has it. He splits the double team up into the front court. Keeps driving down, stops from 10, can't get it to go. That's going to be off Loxton out of bounds. He was fighting Swanner for it. Davis comes up with it to Combs. Combs getting double teamed, tries to go inside, stolen away by Harrison. Left side to Locks. Locks going to drive in and rebound by McFeeders. Don't know how they didn't get a foul that time on Gillum. Glacier Bears go outside to Swanner. Gillum working down the baseline. He'll shoot from 12. McFeeders can't control the rebound. Stead quickly up on the right-hand side. Swanner with the block shot coming back with Combs. Gets it to Davis. Davis into the front court. It's getting very sloppy out on the floor right now. There's a lot of physical play both ways. Gillum with the three-pointer. Campbell over to Hay. Hay quickly up into the front court. He's going to drive all the way in. Circus shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound in the hands of Davis. Davis pushing it up into the front court. He's got a lane all the way to the basket, and he gets that one to go. 2-point for Davis. Then up ahead to Hay. Hayes all alone. Bucket on the other end. 17 for Hay. Quickly back is Combs. Combs to Swanner. Swanner, 16-footer. Can't get it. And we're going to get a foul from pushing over the back from Owen. McFeeders, that's going to be his third. Coming back the other way, shooting free throws. It'll be Harrison at the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight. 6 points. First one's no good. And you've got Gillen and Gadd coming in for the Wolves. And you got Jimenez, Wersinger coming in for the Glacier Bears. Somebody's got to come off the court because we had 6 there. Harrison makes a second. Into Combs. Combs going to the left-hand side. Got a double team there by the Wolves looking for an outlet. And we're going to get a foul. I think it's going to be on Campbell pushing him out of bounds. And it's only second on Campbell. Send Colton Combs to the line, shooting 2. Colton's first one's off the back rim. 1:36 left in the ball game. 20-point lead by the Wolves. Combs gets the second. And Gadd working against full court pressure. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell coming up into the front court. Gadd with it. Top of the key. Gets past Wersinger, and he's going to carry that one and turn it over to the Glacier Bears with 1:21 left. I got Douglas Adams coming in there for Gillum. The Glacier Bears cleared their bench. Coming up the other way is Combs. Gets it to Jacob Wersinger, up top to Combs. He's gonna, little runner from 18, can't get that one to fall. Gillen down with the rebound. To Campbell. Campbell into Wynn, can't get that one to go. Gets his follow-up, can't finish. That'll be out of bounds to the Glacier Bears. Combs on the dribble, right across the 10-second line. Looking for a lane, gets a screen, drives inside, hops, gets it to Jimenez. Jimenez tries to go inside, out to Wersinger, to Adams. Adams with the double dribble that they don't call, and off of Gillen and out of bounds. Jacob Wersinger on the inbounds, and that's knocked back out of bounds by Gillen. 34.8 seconds left. So after a big win last night, 61-44, the Glacier Bears came out tonight. I think they were probably expecting to do the same, but Wrangell turned the script on them, came out with a ton of energy, and got a lot more aggressive on the offensive and defensive end, and just totally shut down the Glacier Bears team that scored 61 last night. It's going to end up with 34 tonight, and just did not seem to have any answers at all throughout the ball game. So we'll have to go back to the practice gym. And I know they got some games in the next couple weeks. They're going to be having some road trips up north and then continuing conference schedule into February. And then, as always, we got the regional tournament coming up in March. So the Wolves are just going to run off the last few seconds of the game here. And Campbell's going to let it run down to 0. And the Wolves, with a big bounce back from the defeat last night, pull out the 53-34 win tonight against the Haines Glacier Bears. Scoring for the Wolves, Boom Chain Locks with 2. Keaton Gadd with the 3 3-pointers for 9. Kion Stead with 10. Daniel Harrison with 7. Ethan Blatchley with 2. Jason Hay with 17. And Devlin Campbell with 6. Scoring for the Glacier Bears. You had Colton Combs with 1. Owen McFeeters with 1. Alex Wersinger with 1. Phoenix Swanner with 5. Luke Davis with 7, and Eric Gillum with 19. So Eric he almost had as many as last night, but didn't really have much help along the line. And you look at Blatchley, had 22 last night, only 2, but Hay came back big, Stead came back big, Gadd with a big night. So a lot of contributions by the Wolves there. And good night to everybody in Wrangell, Haines, whoever's listening. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.